In the discussion, I would discuss speech in case of interrogative sentence. Generally, an interrogative sentence is of two kinds. One starts with WH clause and another generally starts with auxiliary verb. WH clause means what, where, how, and why. An auxiliary am is, are, was, were, can, could, may, might. Generally, we use in our everyday language. First example here it is given. He said to me, "What are you doing?" The answer is he asked me what I was doing. Said become asked. In case of assertive sentence, we had written in told, but in case of interrogative sentence, we should put asked or inquire. He asked me what I was doing. We have removed that in case of interrogative sentence, and in place of told we have written asked. He asked me what I was doing. You becomes I because here it is indicated me. He said to me, "What are you doing?" He asked me what I was doing. Next example, I said to him, "Where are you going?" I said to him, "Where are you going?" I asked him or I inquired him where he was going. Where he was going, you becomes he because of him. I said to him, "Where are you going?" I asked him where he was going. You becomes he. Indirectly I have put because of him. Next example, Arun said to Barun, "Whose pen is this?" Whose pen is this? Arun asked Barun or Arun inquired of Barun whose pen that was. If you write whose pen was that, then it would be again interrogative sentence and the answer would be wrong. Next example, he said to me, "How old are you?" He said to me. Now he asked me, or we can write he inquired of me. He asked me how old I was. How old I was. In place of you, here it is written I because of me. He asked me how old I was. Next example, you said to him, "Why have you failed in the examination?" You asked him or you inquired him why he had failed in the examination. Dear student, you should be a little bit sincere. In case of indirect speech, here for example, see why had he, if you write why had he failed in the examination, sentence would be interrogative and thus it would be a wrong statement. Remember one thing, whenever we change a speech from whether it is interrogative or exclamatory or imperative, whenever we change them into indirect speech, always indirect speech should be written in assertive sentence. You asked him why he had failed in the examination. See, the question is in interrogative. You said to him, "Why have you failed in the examination?" Have become had because of said. You asked him why he had failed in the examination. Some more examples in case of interrogative, but here a little bit difference is there. These interrogative statements or sentences started with, auxiliary verb. She said to me, "Will you help me?" She asked me or she inquired me if. Here there is a change. If I have put because the sentence started with auxiliary verb will. She asked me if I. You become I because of me. She asked me if I would help her. Because of past indefinite will become would. Ram said to Rahim, have you taken my umbrella? Ram said to Rahim, have, have you taken my umbrella? Ram asked Rahim. Rahim is third person and that is why we have to put here he. Ram asked Rahim if he had taken his umbrella. My mean Ram. Ram said to Rahim, have you taken my umbrella? Ram asked Rahim if he had taken his umbrella. Both Ram and Rahim are third person. That is why he and his are put. He said to me, do you know me? He said to me, do you know me? He asked me if I knew him. The teacher said to the boy, does the earth move around the sun? The teacher asked the boy if the earth moves around the sun because of do bar. If a sentence starts with auxiliary or do bar, then we should write if in case of interrogative sentence the way we have put that in case of assertive sentence. But if a sentence that is interrogative sentence starts with wh clause, then we cannot put anything whether it is that or if. We should directly start with wh clause, what, where, how. Dear student, please, it's my request to you, study sincerely. Suddenly government will declare your HSLC exam. It may be postponed by 1 month hardly. It is an opportunity. Please materialize this difficulty into an opportunity. Utilize your time rather wasting simply on WhatsApp, chatting on WhatsApp with your pseudo friend. That is quite illicit. Thank you.